All right, guys, in this lesson, we're going to talk about how to get clients. Now, I'm going to go over 3 methods on how to get clients that I personally like. Now, the first method is called the curious student, and you should be familiar with this because I covered this in the original free webinar that you saw before purchasing this course. Now, this is a very, very simple method. You're going to want to approach clients that fit the bill of the crazy discount funnel, okay? This means chiropractors, this means restaurant, this means gyms, dentists, things like that. The easy ROI clients is what you want. And you want them to be able to be used for a discount funnel because the discount funnel is the simplest, easiest Facebook ad to run. You can try something else a little harder if you like, and it'll still work with this method, but I do recommend you go with the easiest client possible. So you're going to present yourself as a curious student. You're going to say, hey, listen, I'm learning Facebook ads right now. I bought this course, this Facebook ads guy, this awesome person, Dan Henry, is teaching me Facebook ads, and I want to practice. I won't charge you a dime. You just got to pay for your ads. If you can set aside $100 to do just a test budget for Facebook ads, I'll run your ads for you for free. And if it works out, you know, maybe we can talk about some sort of arrangement. But let's just see if it works first. Most of these businesses that you approach for this, and you can do this by just word of mouth, you can do this by posting on Facebook. In fact, several of my students posted this in some Facebook groups. They said, hey, I'm learning Facebook ads, I need a test dummy, and they got clients like within hours, okay? So what you want to do is you want to approach these types of clients, and you want to do their ads for free, okay? You just get access to their business ad manager. You set them up a crazy discount funnel. You run the ad for $100. It's very little risk to them because they're only spending $100, and you know people are crazy about Facebook ads right now. So to try it out for $100 without having to pay someone, most people are all about that. All right. So what happens is they say, okay, you get access to their business manager, and you run the ads. All you need to do is get them a sale within $100, or sometimes you'll get them several sales. Most likely, these people will be very, very happy with these results, and they will end up hiring you. Even if they don't, or even if they get hit by a car the next day, you still have a case study that you can now use, okay, to show other people in order to get more clients. So you get a client first with the curious student method. Now you have a client. You work your butt off and you get a great result. For instance, Danny Vega, one of my students, he ended up spending $380 and he made his mortgage broker client $18,000. All right? So let's take Danny for an example. Danny now he has this great result. So he takes this result and he makes a video of it. And it's his little case study video. Maybe he shows his ad dashboard. He shows some emails from the client saying, oh, thank you so much. I just made this much money. He makes this little case study video. All right? And this is where we go into method 2, which is the automated client acquisition funnel. Okay? This is where we take the results that we got from the curious student and we plug it into this where we can now really grow our agency. All right? This is how we really, really scale. Remember my motto, get results, show results, make money. That's what we're doing here. So let me go through the automated client acquisition funnel, which is method 2. So we create a landing, we create a landing page and a thank you page. All right? And the landing page is simply going to offer this case study, how I got X for X client. So for Danny, how I made $18,000, for a mortgage client with only $380 in ad spend. That's what I would call it if I were him. And then on this video, he would go through all the things he did, and at the end of the video, he would say, if you would like help putting this together for you, if you would like me to help you make this happen for you, click the apply button to tell me a little bit more about your business and schedule a call to go over what I can do for you. Now there's two ways of doing this, and that's why I put this in one page. If you are planning on running Facebook ads to this, which you can do, you want to make it a landing page and a thank you page. So you want to split this into two parts where you have your landing page, which offers the case study for free if they enter their name and email, which then goes to the thank you page, which would be this page with the apply button. Or if you don't plan on running Facebook ads, because I'll be honest with you, I don't ever have to run Facebook ads to get Facebook ads clients. Facebook ads clients are extremely easy to get. You don't really need to run Facebook ads for that. Word of mouth and Facebook groups, really, these two methods are really effective, and you'll have so many clients from these two methods, you won't need to run a Facebook ad, and that's why I have this in one box right now. So if you're going to do just these two methods, you can just keep this on one page where you have the headline, you have your case study video, and you have your apply button. And in ClickFunnels, you can actually do this where this apply button, like let's say at 9 minutes and 37 seconds, you say, would you like help with this? At 9 minutes and 38 seconds, you can make that apply button pop up. So that's kind of cool. Now, if you want to keep this secret, then yes, do the landing page, the thank you page, and make them opt in. If you just want to keep it on one page, that's fine too. But with these two things, what you can do is you can say to your friends or to people that are interested, maybe you talked on the phone, maybe you met them over email, maybe you met them on Facebook, LinkedIn, maybe they reached out to you, you can just send them to this page, and on this page they're going to watch the case study video. Or in a Facebook group, you could post something like Danny did this, oh man, I'm having a great week, I got my mortgage broker, 2 clients, and I only spent $380 in Facebook ads. Man, I'm really learning this stuff, it's great. Most likely, people will reach out to you, they'll private message you, they'll comment, they'll be like, hey, are you taking on Facebook ads client? Hey, could I get some advice for Facebook ads? Hey, I'm looking for a Facebook ads guy. People are going nuts over Facebook ads, okay? This is not hard to get clients, I wanna stress that. So when they do that and they contact you, you just send them to this page. And again, on this page, it has the headline of what you did, a video breaking down overall how you did it. I mean, just the basic steps, not really super in detail. And then an apply button. Now, on this video, all you really want to do is you want to introduce yourself, you want to mention any credibility you have, you want to mention the result that you got, which is what your headline's going to be, and then you want to walk them through how you did it. Like first we did this, and you can do this in Google Slides. You can just make a very simple Google Slides video and just do it that way. And at the end of the video, once you've showed them the goods, most people will be like, wow, that's amazing, but they'll have no idea how to implement it. And that's where you say, would you like help making this happen? If so, click the apply button and give me some basic info about your business, and I'll see if I can help you. And you can schedule a call. So that takes them to the application page, all right? The application page is where they fill out several questions about their business. And I'm actually gonna give you a copy of this automated client acquisition funnel. I'm gonna give you a copy of mine. And what's gonna happen is you'll be able to see an example of my video. All you gotta do is copy what I did, but input your results. Very simple. Just plug and play your results, follow the same format. You'll also see the application page, which will have all the questions I like to ask. And the reason I ask these questions is because it tells me if they're serious or not. Like I ask questions like, have you made sales yet? Is it a startup? Because you remember I said do not take on clients that have not made any sales yet, because you want to take on clients that at least can close the damn sale. You don't want to take on a client that doesn't even know how to run his business. So this application page will give you that information. Now, once they fill this out, they're going to hit book call. Once they hit book call, that's going to take them to a page where they can select their date and time. And you can actually use Calendly for this. You just sign up for a free Calendly account, structure what days and times you want, and you set the on this button, when they click this button, you just set it in ClickFunnels to go to your Calendly page right here. And on my funnel that you'll get for free, you'll see it. You'll see the URL in there that takes them to my Calendly page. You just change it to yours. Very simple. So then they book their whatever time they want, and they hit submit. You get a notification. Now you have a time to jump on the phone with them, which brings us to the 2-question close. Now, in your bonus area of the course, you will find a video on how to do the 2-question close. I'm not going to get into specifics on this because I really delve into the 2-question close and how to do it. But that's what you want to do. Basically, you get them on the phone, and by this time, they've interacted with you somehow here. They've watched your entire video. They've clicked apply. They've filled out this entire form. They've clicked book call. They've gone to this page, clicked this time, submitted, and committed to getting on the phone with you. By this point, they're super pre-framed. They're super warmed up. They're ready to go. All right? So when you get on the phone with them, you just do the 2-question close, and you should be able to close the client. And the 2-question close, really quick in summary, is, hey, how you doing? Before we get started, I always like to ask 2 questions. It kind of sets the tone, lets me know where you're at. Why me? Why now? Why did you reach out to me specifically, and why right now in your life or your business? When they answer number 1, they say, and I say, why me? Why'd you reach out to me specifically? They're going to tell you all the reasons you're great, okay? They're going to go over all the reasons why they've done this, and they want to talk to you. And this gets them in the mind frame of you're the man, all right? This puts, you don't have to sell because they're basically doing the selling for you. So it gets them in that mode. And then the second question is, why right now? Why right now? They're going to tell you all the problems that they have that are most important to them right now. So when you respond, okay, when you respond to the why now, all you got to do is cover the reasons that they mentioned. So if you have a list of 5 things that you really want to get across to them, you don't have to really go through those. If they say, well, I need more leads, leads, that's the biggest problem, then focus on telling them how you're going to get them more leads. Just focus on it. If they say, well, I need better leads, my leads suck, focus on how you're going to get them better leads. Stick to what they are concerned with right now. And then go back to the original result and said, when I did this, blah, blah, blah. And they're going to say, well, how much is it? And that's where you go into your close, and that's where you say, well, it's $1,500 a month, and blah, 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 and this is how we get started. So once they say yes, you are going to tell them the URL or email them the URL of the sign-up page. And again, this is still in ClickFunnels. They're going to go to this page, and I like to integrate this with Stripe. They're going to go to this page, they're going to fill out their information, and they're going to pay. And this is going to set them up on an automatic recurring billing of $1,500 or whatever dollars, whatever you're charging per month. I prefer to get clients to actually sign up with a credit card. Some clients will give you a hard time. They'll want to pay manually. That's up to you. You can do it if you want, but I find the best clients are the ones that are willing to do this because you're not going to have trouble getting payment from them. Once they submit here, it takes them to a Get Started page. And on this page, that you're going to tell them, like, you can put like a little welcome video here. You can put a little welcome video here, and you can say, hey, thanks for signing up. This is what I need from you. And this is where you can request access to their business managers, their Facebook page as an admin, pictures they have, depending on what kind of client they are. Now, I do recommend that you edit this page to suit, because what you should really be doing with this is, if you're really killing it in real estate, stick to real estate. If you're really killing it with mortgage brokers, stick to mortgage brokers. Send mortgage brokers here to your mortgage broker result. If it's restaurants, boom, boom, boom. So like for here, you can say, give me pictures of your restaurant or whatever. If you stick with the same type of clients, not only will your campaigns be way easier to replicate and get results for, but you'll scale much quicker, because it's a lot easier to say, yes, I want to give you money because you already got a mortgage broker results and I'm a mortgage broker. It's a lot easier for that situation to happen than, oh, I own a gym You got results for a mortgage broker. I think it'll work for me, I'm not sure. You see it? You see, so stick to the same clients if you really want to scale quickly. And that brings me to the final method, which is called the group method, okay? The group method is very, very simple. You find a client that is connected or networked with tons of other very similar clients. For instance, a franchise. So let's say you find an owner of an Anytime Fitness. If you get results for that Anytime Fitness or that Curves or whatever, you may now be able to take that result and through them, and you could even send them to the automated client acquisition funnel, or you could just ask them to give you referrals. And now you'll be able to spread out very quickly. You might take 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Curves gym clients or Anytime Fitness clients, or maybe it's a restaurant chain. Like we have a very regional restaurant chain down here called Hooters, and it's, you know, there's probably, I don't know, maybe like 30 restaurants or 50, or maybe I'm totally off, maybe there's 500. But it started in Florida and it's in this kind of area, this region in the United States. So imagine if you did great for them and now you start getting more and more and more Hooters, and the managers have their meetings and whatever, or with chiropractors, they have a big meeting or whatever, or brokers, and now you are basically duplicating the same campaign, editing a couple minor little things, and getting results over and over and over again with very little work, because you're doing basically the same clients, they're just at different locations. All right, so those are the 3 methods, and in the method that I'm talking about right now, the last method, the group method, you definitely want to start this whole process all the way through the curious student to the automated acquisition funnel to the group method with that group thing in your mind. So if that's something you want to do, try to find a curious student prospect that is connected that you could eventually get to that point of the group method. So that, guys, is 3 methods to get Facebook ad clients and really how to scale quickly to a very, very large amount of clients. So I hope you guys are prepared to hire some people to help you, because if you follow this, you will build a very profitable Facebook ad agency in no time.